So hello everyone, welcome back. This weekend there is Jump Festa, which is an annual anime convention which gives us a lot of news on upcoming anime adaptations, seasons, games, and much more. Day 1 has ended and I will be recapping the biggest announcements that we got during this day. I will be putting out a video tomorrow on day 2, so if you don't want to miss out on that, subscribe as tomorrow I'll be uploading it as soon as all the news is out. And also I'll show some news which weren't on the big stage. But without further ado, let's get into the first day of Jump Festa. So the first announcement we got was that the Blue Box is getting an anime adaptation. We do not know the exact date yet. They did release a trailer for it, which I'll link everything regarding to the day, all of the trailers in the description. It's going to be animated by Telecom Animation Film, which have done a lot of the Lupin stuff. They've done recent 7 Deadly Sins for Horseman of the Apocalypse, or whatever it is. I think 3 voice actors were announced. One of them is the voice actor for Nezuko from Demon Slayer, so if you're a Demon Slayer fan or fan of hers, this might be something to look out for. Second announcement we got for the day is that we got a new trailer for Haikyuu, and there's going to be an original Haikyuu volume 33.5, which are giving to 2 million lucky moviegoers in Japan. So if you're somehow in Japan and you want to see it, I think it releases on February 16th next year. So if you're somehow in Japan, try to get that. It's probably going to be sought after by all the Haikyuu fans. So for our third announcement, it's a little bit of Demon Slayer news, not that big, but basically we're going to have the 5th anniversary celebrations happening in March at an international exhibition. They basically made a key visual for this event and a small preview video. Then they also revealed a key visual for a world tour that they're doing in various countries. I don't know if they have the list yet. And I think it'll screen the last episode of the Swordsmith Village arc and the first hour episode of the Hashira training. So I'm not sure how they're gonna do that with the world tour, but just keep a lookout on all the socials. Other than that, that's basically all we got for Demon Slayer, nothing too big. But after that, we got our 4th announcement. We finally got a date for the Dan Da Dan anime adaptation. It's set to release next year in October. We don't have a specific date, we just have October, it's probably just in the start of October. So we also got a new extended trailer for it, which I still have to watch. So I also got the main voice acting staff on this working on the Dan Da Dan anime adaptation. Notably, there's the voice actor for Tanjiro that's playing Ken, and there's also the voice actor for Luffy, which will be voicing Turbo Granny in the anime. So our 5th announcement is a Red Cat Ramen. I haven't heard about this till today. So we got the main staff for this anime, and it's set to release in July 2024. It's being animated by E&H Production, which haven't done anything yet, I think. They are animating the Monsters adaptation for Oda's. But on the next announcement, we basically got the announcement that this might be the last Jump Festa for Jujutsu Kaisen. Basically hinted that it's gonna end anywhere before December 2024, But apart from Jujutsu Kaisen ending, we got the reveal for volume 25. I'll show it on screen very quickly, so spoiler alert if you haven't caught up to the manga. So yeah, that's the cover there. It looks really nice. And as the final announcement for Jujutsu Kaisen, we got some game updates. So for Phantom Parade, they're going to add a new setting that emulates scenes from the JJK Zero movie. So I don't really know what that means. Maybe get to replay some of the movie parts, or you can use characters from it or skins from those. Then we got Curse Clash game news, which will add 2 characters, which are Yuta and Geto. So basically I'm gonna get to play with the JJK Zero characters a bit. I assume they're using the JJK Zero versions of them, since it's the 2 of them combined together. So it's gonna be fun to use. I will, of course, upload a video on that. I've been planning to do a video on that once it comes out. So if you want to see the game, subscribe so you don't miss out on it. I will upload as soon as it releases. I'm planning to do a few videos on it, play around with it maybe. And if it's a good game, maybe I'll, stream it. Who knows? Next up on the announcements, we have Mashal. So we got a season 2 release date, which is January 6th. And a new preview for the upcoming arc, the Divine Visionary Selection Exam. And they revealed the voice actors that will be voicing the new characters in the next season. Now next up is one of my first animes that I've ever seen. One of my favorites, Blue Exorcist. Last year, or the year before, we got a teaser, kind of, for a new season finally after all these years. So they revealed a new trailer and the key visual for the Shimano Illuminati saga. We also got some new VAs for new characters. We also, like, for example, we have We got the voice behind Rinatoshi from Blue Lock coming into Blue Exorcist, so basically skipping from one blue to the other. The Shigaraki VA is playing Lucifer, and the antagonist is being played by the VA of Ikaku from Bleach. So basically, apart from the key visual and the trailer, we got details on an upcoming game called Alterna Welt Blue Exorcist Another Story. It's going to be available next summer for iOS, Android, and Windows. I don't know if it's going to be available only in Japan or worldwide, but it's basically a 3D action RPG. It looks like a hack and slash kind of game. Looks like a mix of hack and slash arena fighter game. Like the JJK game, I'll be playing it if it releases in English, if it releases worldwide, so subscribe to keep a lookout for that next year. Next up we got Undead Unluck, which I still have to start, but basically we got the Kur 2 release, which is January 23rd, and we also got the new theme songs and a new trailer for it. Next up we have the new Prince of Tennis. We got a sequel series to the Prince of Tennis 2 Under 17 World Cup. It's named the Prince of Tennis 2 Under 17 World Cup semi-final, so just add a semi-final to it. They released a brand new key visual, and it's set to release next year in October. Next up we have the Elusive Samurai, which we got a new key visual and a kind of a trailer showcasing the characters. It's being animated by Cloverworks, which have made Promised Neverland, Spy Family, Hermia, some of Fairy Tail, Wonder Egg. You know, so it's not a bad animation studio, so it should be good. Next up, we got our first trailer for Mission Yozakura Family. It's set to release somewhere in April next year. They also revealed the cover of Volume 21. Next up, we got My Hero Academia. Season 7 release date May 4th next year. There was a new My Hero Academia Memories short series that was announced. Memories will be released on April 6, 13, 2027, prior to the new season launch. It's going to be a recap of the series, but also to some new scenes that weren't animated, I guess. And then we have a new movie, which will release in the summer next year. There's no details on what it's about, but if you're a My Hero Academia fan, you're going to be eating good next year. So that's basically all of the Jump Festa Day 1 main news. But I also found out like those are from the color stages, the red and blue. I don't think there's another one, but it's basically like the main stages. But at the Bushiroad booth, they announced they're making a Hunter x Hunter fighting game, a fully fledged fighting game. We do not know how it's gonna be, it's just an announcement. But further information on this will be announced at Bushiroad Games as part of their New Year presentation 2024 that will be held at the Tokyo Dome on Saturday, January 6th. So somewhere in January we'll get more news on this game. Hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully it's not like an arena fighter which will fail like the My Hero one. So I don't know if I missed any small news apart from that. I think I hit most things. If I did miss something that you know about, leave it in the comments for people to know. I'll upload it maybe in next video. So tomorrow I'll upload Jump Festa Day 2, which is happening around when I upload this. So if you want to see that, subscribe so you don't miss out on it. I'll upload it as soon as I can, and as soon as all the news is out. But again, thank you guys for watching. I will leave everything I've said, every trailer I've talked about in the description and every preview, so you can look at it yourself. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Jump Festa Day 2.